Well done, Martin, 1972. You got it like when it was a complete blur. And I guess everyone knew that it was going to be a Christmas film, so I was trying to throw you off by saying, why does everyone think it's a Christmas film? And obviously it was a Christmas film, so perhaps it's a little bit too early for that. Let's get this off straight away. Hello, Christian from Grantham.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
That is a good idea, Lou. That is a good idea. I'll have to try and figure that one out. Who's that? Renosian. Look, you're drinking hot cocoa and eating a gingerbread man. Well, look, check this out. Look, I'm drinking. Mrs. World made me a hot chocolate, which was up here a minute ago. It had lots of cream on it, you know, spray cream and chocolate in there, marshmallows, and oh, it's lovely. And look, I've got a little mince pie here as well. So, going to be eating a mince pie. You know, having a little bit of a Christmas time for myself in here. Oh, it's really cold outside. And that is hot chocolate. So I'm doing a Monday stream. Isn't that weird? Look, so I thought I'd get me Christmas jumper every day this week, I think. I'm going to move my hot chocolate behind me for a second because that's going to get in the way. I couldn't think what I was going to do tonight. I was going to either do the Bismarck, which I'm probably going to save to the patrons on Wednesday. I could have either been doing the engine that I failed abysmally on Patreon, which I'll talk to you about in a second. I could have done some of the Zero Fighter, but I thought, no, the Leopard tank, because I keep cutting out me doing these tank bits. So I thought, rather than have Car Crash Tuesday, let's have Car Crash Monday, because I want to see how much struggling I do with that. You don't get to see it, but I do struggle a lot with it, and I thought it'd be funny to watch me cursing and stuff while we get that in there. Thank you, Renosian. Oh my God, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Oh my God. That's going to be like a rum and a gin. It's well away. If anyone's on a Patreon stream, and yeah, I know a lot of you watching tonight aren't on Patreons, that I tried to build one of these engines, and this is from Sterling Kit. It's a V8 engine, and it basically works. Okay, so you build it up, and the things turn, and oh, it looks great. But I was having a mare with it, and the reason why I was having a mare was because it doesn't provide any tools, and you need some really small Allen keys. So as Chris asked in chat there, I got myself some, which are all flying all over the place, but I got myself some particularly because I really need tiny ones. Got them in the wrong ways, but I need these little tiny ones here, which I didn't have last time. So theoretically I could do the engine build, but the other problem with it is that all the parts are so tiny in it, that I need these glasses just to sort through them, because they give you a whole bag of screws and you have to sort them out. So you'd be happy to know that when this stream comes ahead, you've seen what this looks like. I've put every individual screw in a bag and labelled every single screw up. Look how tiny some of these things are. Every bearing in a bag, everything. So I think I took it all apart, just so you know. So I'm ready to start from scratch with that again. And I'm going to have another bash at that. I'm probably going to have another bash on, let me put that there. Tomorrow, because I'm not making a video tomorrow morning. The next video is going to be the Spitfire, which is tomorrow evening on live stream. I'm probably going to do the bit for the base beforehand, because I can't keep lugging that ginormous base down into the workshop. But I will do the Spitfire here, and we'll get that on the bench and see what we've got to do. I haven't got a clue. But yeah, I'm touched, Renosian. Thank you so much for that. Nigel T. Now look, these, you remember I showed you the mini figures for the Bismarck? Now Nigel T, you are the Nigel who's done this, aren't you? Check out these. I didn't think they could be painted, but wow, they look amazing. And I can't believe the detail that you've managed to get on that. Now remember, these figures are smaller than your little fingernail. They're probably about half the size of your little fingernail, but they are amazing. Now when I do it, Nigel, I think I'm going to be cutting the stands off and then just gluing their legs directly onto it. But I don't know if I could get that sort of detail. I mean, I've got this, but you're going to need like a two-haired brush, I reckon. Perhaps even a one-haired brush to get that done. I will be using these tonight, by the way. It's the only way to make my life easier when I'm doing these tracks. But yeah, they are amazing, Nigel. I was so impressed with that. So well done for that. Now, I'm going to show you my... Chris, something else. Look, I see your name, and I keep getting sprung of things I need to know about. You remember we were talking about the porthole and the dentist drill to drill it out? Well, Phil over on Spruverse has managed to do his, and I've been thinking and racking my brains how to do it, and I think we've got the solution that he used, because he's managed to do it. I'm going to use, and basically you can just use a normal Dremel, and the Dremel's got an attachment. As a matter of fact, seeing as like I've got everything everywhere at the moment, this is my Dremel in here. See, I've got everything to hand. They've got an attachment in here, which is absolutely perfect for doing that job. And it looks like, well, hey, let's get it out. It looks like that. And basically, you just put it in and push it that way, and then just go like this. And this area here cuts the hole. It's a brilliant attachment, but that's what I'm going to be using as well. If I want to get a little bit deeper, I've got this one as well. But again, this fits in between that gap, so I'll be able to get that out. The good thing about resin is it's really soft, so don't really have a problem with it. So that's going to solve that problem. So the only problem I've got now is that I wasn't planning on using those portholes. So I've ordered some more portholes because I need another 2, because I only had 4. So, but the dentist kit, yeah, it would be, but it'll make that funny noise, wouldn't it? And the other thing, seeing as it's Christmas at the moment, is that I picked up my kids yesterday, and we went to see Spider-Man today. Absolutely love Spider-Man. A few questions that don't make sense about the film, but I absolutely loved it, so that's good. But he come bearing this. This is just for him, remember. Not me, not the family, just for him. Check out this box of pretzels, the size of it. It's ginormous, and he's holding it like this. Now, you can see he's already ate loads of them, right? So he's holding it like this, and I kept thinking, why have I seen this before? I've seen something like this with someone holding something like this before. It's Winnie the Pooh, isn't it? I reckon if I take this label off, paint this like a terracotta colour, and put some honey down here and write honey on the side, we've got a Winnie the Pooh honey pot. But that is probably the biggest. It's 1.5 kilograms of pretzels, and he's already had. There's probably about a quarter left. So I've stuck them in here. I don't know if he's watching the live stream because I like a pretzel. Andy CH, what size are the figures? I don't know. I don't know if Nigel can fill you in, but I mean, I haven't got my ruler in here, but I'm telling you, they're probably about 5 mil high. Probably about 5 mil. They're tiny. Look on Twitter, click. All right, I will do, Renosia. 1 second. Your hot chocolate. You see, I asked Mrs. Welder Wayne to make the hot chocolate about, I don't know, 5 minutes before the stream. That's why it's so hot at the moment. So. Oh yeah, you see. No, I need more floating ones, Renosia, than mine on my my things. But it's great to have these Christmas streams. As I said, I'm glad we're doing it. You know, I actually forgot in the today's video to say that we're doing one tonight as well, because we're going to be doing tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. Thursday's going to be the quiz night. I'm up to 40 questions so far that I've done. And there are a range of topics. Mrs. Welder Wayne's doing a round, just so you know. So it's probably hard. I've told her do what you want. But someone in chat, and I don't know who it was, suggested doing something about books or notepads, which means no one's going to get the answers because she'll give you the most obscure questions you've ever known. So I've tried to keep it more retro, more things that people might actually know. So we'll have to see. Floating things. Riley's had that box for 2 weeks. He hasn't eaten them all today. Oh, right, okay. You haven't been feeling good, Wayne? Really? Ah, not good, Tucker. We'll settle in to these Christmas live streams. We'll have fun. It's not good, especially with an impending announcement in the UK that looks like we're going to be on lockdown again. For all the good that's going to do, but there you go. It's not about us anymore. It's about saving the NHS. So I think it's always been about that personally. Okay, so I'm using this hammer, as you can see. It's got no end on it at the moment, and this was bought for me by Koza on the channel, Gary Whitfield, and it comes with all of these ends here, and all you do is you can just screw these ends on as you need. Now for this build I need heaviness, I need weight, so this is the end that I always use, this black end like that, so we put that on. Now on the other side, all of these are pretty much the same sort of weight. I think this is the heaviest, so I am going to put this on. Most of the videos I've been having this one, and I couldn't figure out why I'm using it. So this is really for like shaping metal, I suppose, and you know, getting it to bend over. So I'm going to have this on that side, and all they do is they screw on. So you will find when I'm actually nailing these in or hammering them in, that you'll see me adjusting these and screwing them up because they will come on. Now I've got noise reduction on, so when I'm banging, you might not hear the banging, okay? If I turn that off, it's going to drive you absolutely crazy, which you don't want. I also use my flat nose pliers, and I use this part of it, just so you know, because I mean, it's okay having a hard surface here, but I've got an even harder surface on this still here. So when I'm nailing them in, I'll be using that. Now, I should be able to do it freehand. I've not used any jigs before. I've done it freehand, and you'll probably find I'm going to struggle for the first two, and then I sort of get myself in a routine. But I have been looking on the groups. You should never need to drill anything out, just so you know. If you're drilling out, it's either not lined up the hole properly, or it is a little bit tight, in which case a little bit of oil can solve that. But out of all of these that I've made, and I've got one here, this is what we're actually making tonight, if you didn't know. That's this one's got 53 on it, I think, something like that, or 48, something like that. But that's what we're making. But I haven't done that with any of them. So I'm going to be doing 3 at a time, and then we'll link them up afterwards, which would be cool. But I'm not doing it yet. Oh, let me get me hot chocolate over. I'm having a good chat first, like I normally do. You fractured your foot? Oh my god. Ian Campbell, I'll get him to forward it to you. What's that? Oh, that picture. I'm not going to giving instructions. What? I wonder if Welder Wayne could send me the picture. I will. The picture. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure Esther's going to tell me. Oh, send it. Right. Okay. Yeah, Ian, I will send it to you. I'm reading back on chat because you know me. I just go off on one at Christmas, especially these Christmas streams. Oh, I enjoyed the two after credit scenes as well in Spider-Man. So that was fun. But I've got hot chocolate everywhere. Oh dear. Now the leopard tank, I've got box 6 here, but I'm not. I don't know if I'm going to get that done before Christmas. I've got the next Zero Fight here. I don't know if I'm going to get that before Christmas, and I've still got Bismarck Pack 9 to do. Now I can tell you what's happening. Hello, Regulus. How's it going? I am going to tell you about the Titanic because I'm in a position to now. So, in the beginning of January, I'm going to be doing the Eaglemoss Titanic, the wooden Titanic, and hopefully I'm going to get on okay with that. It's a wooden one. I don't know what we're going to need or how it's going to look, but I'm sure it's going to be absolutely perfect. Now, at the moment, on the Agora Models website in the US, you can now subscribe to the Hachette version of the metal Titanic. Hachette aren't releasing it out in America, so Agora are doing that for you, and that's what you're signing up for, so you'll be able to do that in May. So from May, the metal Titanic will be on the channel as well. So I'm going to be behind everyone else on that. So it's one of these die-hard statements of welcome to the party, pal, when I'm there in May. Okay? So, you know, you guys will be all ahead of me in the UK, but I will get there in the end. What airbrush and compressor to use? I haven't got a clue. Iwama? Something like that? I'll try and get you some details. It's down there at the moment. The last time I've been using it was on the Orca. To be honest with you, I haven't managed to have any time to work. I don't think I'm going to get any time to work on the Orca until probably after Christmas now. I am actually working on the mast like Phil's been doing, and Phil's now switching over to the cabin, I believe, which I'm just leaving. So it's all over the place. Yeah, we do love the cream, Bergdis. I said it has melted, but I'm still Bergdis. I'm almost at every single sweet you bought us in London. I can't believe the amount of licorice. There was so much licorice. Now I'm hoping licorice. That's another word I'm struggling. Licorice. I've heard it's an antioxidant. I hope it's good for us. Regulus, any more kit? No. What's happened? Exactly like Iron Man. They cocked up my subscription. They restarted my subscription. So now I'm 3 months or 2 months behind everyone else. So the next delivery I'm going to get of Knight Rider is going to be stages 1 to 4 again. That's going to put me 3 months behind, I think, and then I'll be ahead. So once again, I'm behind on that. I think it's it's my lot in life. I think just to be behind on everything. Is it case real life has been intruding on your hobby time? Yeah, I think this week's going to be a little bit busy. I mean, I've got the kids here till the 27th, so and then they go back. How long is completed tank tread, Wayne? I'm not sure, Lou. You know, this one's going to bring it up to 57 of these individual bits here on each one. Now I'm guessing that we're up to stage 6 and we're building tracks every single stage. So I'm guessing over 100. I don't know if anyone's got the answer for that, but I'd say double it to what we're on now. There's going to be over 100. But you'll see in this, Lou, how long it takes to actually do some. When you're in a routine and you're getting it going, it's not too bad. Spider-Man was on telly. Well, you know what? There's oops. To make Christmas more fun, just breathe in the gas and squirt green canisters. Use it as laughing gas. Really? Oh, Chris, I'll just come to you for some medication. So I have some Novocaine or something. 81, Wayne. Why 81? Oh, there's 81. Is there? There we go, Lou. 81. Oh, we ain't got that many more to do. Thank you, Christian. I wasn't aware of that. But anyway, so let's show you how we're going to do this. We've got a struggle. Now, I have got chat over at this window here, but I'll be able to see that chat. I won't be able to put it up on the screen. Just out of curiosity, Mrs. Wayne loves the Christmas film, The Amazing Mr. Blunden. Okay, they remade it. They've rebooted it. It's on Christmas Eve, so we're looking forward to that. That's pretty much the only movie I want to watch now, I think. So we're all fun. Right, so I'm using this camera tonight, so you can see me because most of it's going to be going on here. And this is the tracks. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've got 9 packs of these. And you don't want to lose anything. Famous last words for me. Because I'm probably going to lose something. Okay. So we've got tracks that look like this. And I basically line up the dots on the top to make sure they're the right way round. You've also got these pins. And again, you need to make sure these are the right way round. You've got a flat side and you've got sort of like a bent side there. The flat side at the top needs to be facing this way up here where the dots are there. And then we've got these linkages parts, which are just sort of like round, like a pill shaped, if you like. They're going to go in the middle. And then to close off the pin at the other side, we've got this one, which looks like what you just saw, just a pin on its own. And this is what's going to need the hammer. So this is going to be pretty fun. Now, the hardest bit about this is make sure these dots are lined up. But when we get this bit in, you sort of, this is going to be so hard to show you, but I'll try and figure it out. You stand it up and then you put these two bits together like that. Then you get the pin and you want to put it through here. Okay, there's two holes in each side, which takes a little bit of fiddling around. I've never done this live on camera, so you might have to just bear with me for a second while I'm just thinking about lining that. Right, so that's in. And then what I do is I sort of make sure this is round the right way, hold it with my hand, pick it up, pull the middle bit out, and then try. It doesn't work every time, but try and get this in like that. There we go. I've managed to do it. So there we go. That's all the way through. That was lucky. I don't normally get that lucky. And then all we've got to do is we've got to put the other side on, making sure, again, that the flat side of this is facing up. And this is where things go slightly wrong, because if you don't get these lined up correctly, and this is pretty much why I'm using glasses here, it can A, ping off in all directions, or B, the pins don't go in. So this is all metal, by the way. So I've got it where I want it. Get me hammer. And I'm just giving it a light tap to make sure the pins are in, which they are. Turned it over and then whack it hard. And there we go. That's two in. And then it's just rinse and repeat. But the hardest bit about this is this part where we get this metal bit in the center here. Stand by. As you can see, I can't even get this one in. Why doesn't it want to go in? Let's do it on the other side. It's not going to make a difference. There we go. Get the other track. Make sure that the dots are the same way around as the other one. Get a pin. Put it through this side. And then, hard bit again. Pick it up. Pull that bottom one through. Can I get it right first time now? No, don't look like this time I'm going to get as lucky. Stand by. Nope. This is the struggle now. This is what you don't see on camera. Now that has gone through. I've done lucky. I've got lucky again. Wow. There we go. And then it's just a case of banging it in again. Now some of these should sit quite flat on here. Don't know why that one wasn't. But again, make sure it's round the right way. Using my glasses to line up those holes. If they're not lined up, you're going to have a bad time. Just a couple of punches to make sure that's in, which it is. And then now you could use a press for that bit. That's those three done, by the way. You could use a press. The reason why I don't want to, I like the old look on the side of that after whacking it. Now these bits here we've got to keep to one side, because when we link this to the main track, we're going to need these to do that. So I'll leave that over there, and then we'll open another one. And I will try and look at chat now while I'm doing it. Hello, Lutonian. Evening. Sorry I'm late. Merry Christmas, Wade, and all the family. Thank you. Fingers crossed I'll be able to finish the Ecto one before Christmas. Yeah, right. That seems to have stalled big time, Lutonian. Bets on which finger or thumb he does first. Yeah, I don't think I've hit myself yet. It does. It can get expensive. Who's that? Kevin, it can get expensive. But now you know what I'm doing. Let's just keep it going while I'm reading chat. Lots of redactions. Feels like my old job. Well, you don't see any of this in my build videos because I said sometimes, as you just saw there, it can go in absolutely smooth. Sometimes it can take an hour to get it in. See, look, the problem I had there straight away, if I didn't notice that, I've got that pin in the wrong way. Turn that round. And it's the flat side I want up. Pick it up. I'm being very quiet for this bit. Ah, you see, now that one's just completely come out. Hang on. Stand by. Oh my God, Regulus, thank you so much. If this is their idea of Christmas, you got to be here for New Year's. Well, we're going to have a lot of fun on that Christmas quiz. I've been preparing it for a week. Okay, this one's got a problem that I think I've got it lined up, but it still doesn't want to go through. And I can't think why. So, I'm going to give it a couple of taps on a hammer. There we go. And that's all it needed. See? And we're all the way through. So, I think it's because I've done so many that you do kind of get used to it. I don't know what everyone else's solution. I'd be interested actually on chat if you are doing this leopard tank build to know if you're doing anything different to what I'm doing here. Because this is all I've been doing for the last 53 of them. Let me just tap this one in. That looks good. This is my favourite bit, when you know it's in. And you can whack it as hard as you want. Hello, Bruce. Hi, Wayne and Mrs. Wayne. Hope as well. Your package will be coming after Christmas. It might be on back order. Oh, that's no problems, Bruce. I'll just look forward to it. I'll have an extended Christmas. But thank you, Regulus. I really appreciate that. Regulus and Renosian. It's the R's tonight, isn't it? Speaking of 3D printed jigs, anyone heard of Oligo Models? Craig, there was an update on the Oligo Models website. Let me go to the main camera again. Actually, just a minute. Dan's in a bad way at the moment, so his sister's been on the site just to give an update, and I think they're going to sort through all the emails and stuff. But he is in a bad way, and obviously thought to go out to him. That's the only news I've got. But that was updated on the website. Okay. Hiros. Hello, Wayne. How are you doing? I was wondering whether you did any plastic scale models before you got your hands on these models. Yeah, I've been not on the channel so much, Hiros. I am doing the SCA for the 747 at the moment, and also the space shuttle. I've got a Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird. I've got two of them actually coming. Oh, this don't want to go in. But I haven't done many on the channel. It's mainly been part works, but because of how many part works I'm doing at the moment, it's hard to actually do anything new, which is pretty much a godsend that I won't be doing that Titanic to the metal Titanic till May, because it will probably give me time. The Bismarck will be finished by then. This one don't want to go in. Stand by. Oh, come on. Aha. You can kind of feel, oh no, that didn't work, when you're going to have a problem. Just going to make sure this one's going through. This one's a bit tight before I've even got it through there. So, when that happens, I'm going to put it in some oil, like I've just done there. And then try that again. So, see, it doesn't go right all the time. But the oil will help me out. It should slip in there. Now I know that I've got a little bit of a problem getting this one in. I do think we're going to have a problem with this one. It's just on this side. Oh no, I think we got it. That went through. Yep, we're through. See, I do get tight ones, but nothing I can't handle. I think that the oil helped there. And then again, put this on here, and then I can thrash that. I mean, this is quite a good stress reliever, I have to say. If you've had a bad day, there's nothing better than having a good whack around at some metal. Make sure that's in both holes. It looks good. And there we go. That's another 3 done. Again, I'll put those to one side. So we've done 2 lots now. You can see how this takes up so much time. Sorry, Easter. Or was that Esther? That joke was bad. Hello, Jesse. How's it going? Just drop in, say hi. Been a while. I miss you guys. Hope we're all good here. It's doing a Monday night stream. I haven't done one of these. Well, I don't think I've ever done one of these. It's always good to buy yourself a Christmas present. Yeah, Mrs. Welderwayne would know that. She's been buying them since January last year. Heros, perhaps you would love the new mini art diorama about repairing the PS4 with full interior. Wow. That sounds pretty impressive. It's Wayne's fault. Everything's my way. I mean, I'm happy. There's a disclaimer on the channel, I think, where I'm happy for you to blame me. If any of you have got wives or family that moan about the amount you're spending, then yeah, blame me. I don't mind. That one's gone imperfect, so that was an easy one. See you later. How's Ian going? No problems, Ian. Get yourself a hot water bottle and get yourself in bed. You take care. Why is there a 6-second delay between the stream on my phone and my laptop? Mike, if you were to go over on Twitch, you'll probably find there's another 15-second delay on that as well. As a matter of fact, YouTube is the slowest one. I think the fastest one is watching me on Twitch. I think we're streaming to Facebook tonight as well. I think. Could be wrong. That looks good. We meant to be, anyway. According to my... According to my stats, I'm streaming to Facebook tonight. Just because it says so, though, doesn't mean it's happening. Wayne, do you have pack 15 of the Enterprise? I don't. When was the last... pack 14 was the last pack, wasn't it? I haven't received anything else. I can't figure out why I've paid up front for like 6 months and I'm still getting them really slow. It don't make sense to me. You think they would have offered me that accelerated thing as well, since I've already paid the money? I don't know. I think it's just a way of getting more income in by offering it to people that haven't already paid that money, if that makes sense. It's a shame because I'm waiting for another one to come so I can actually start doing my nano video for the beacon. I want to do that. Oh, Lou, if you're still in here, that Evans, the Evans LEDs, absolutely brilliant. So I've ordered some stuff for the Orca from them. I don't know how long it's going to take to come, but I think there's going to be a treat. Because I am planning to light quite a few things. I know they weren't lit on in the film, but I do want the spotlights working. Oh, we're having problems now. Stand by. There we go. Yeah, I'd like the spotlights working, and I would like the navigation lights working as well. I don't think they were working in the film, but it just seems like, you know, something that needs to be done. Let's get this one in. So anyway, I haven't seen in chat. Does anyone else have these problems? Disclaimer. There was a disclaimer shirt on Teespring. Oh yeah, there was. You know what? They stopped doing that shirt, PJB75. So I needed to reprint the design on another T-shirt. The trouble is, if you've watched the channel long enough, you know that I've lost every single asset. I had a computer malfunction. So basically, there we go. I'd have to design it again. So I haven't managed to do that yet. Hot Killers, you know what? Every track so far has been quite smooth. You should see some of the problems I have with this. These have been actually really. I thought it was going to go a lot worse than this, Hot Killers. It's actually going a lot better than I thought it would. Because believe me, some of these videos take so long to film that my memory card runs out, because it takes, you know, I just leave them running even when I'm having problems to edit out. And then the problem with that is I've got to take the memory card out, I've got to download it to the computer, rip it onto the computer, put the cards back in and then start all over again. It's a nightmare. But the hardest bit though is this bit here. When you're halfway through, to try and get this bit in the middle, to just go halfway up so you can get this next stage in. Now I think you can sort of hear a click when it goes in. I think that's actually in. Yeah, it is. Thought it was. It doesn't want to go out the other side though. That's interesting. There we go. But I mean, we've made so many of these now that when I first started doing it, I was having a living nightmare with it. But now it's not so bad. It just takes a lot of time. And remember, you'll get like 9 packs of these. So that's 27 to put together every stage. So this is definitely what's eating up your time, if you like. Oops, my Tamiya glue's just gone. I bet you every time I'm banging, the desk is moving, isn't it? Because my camera's actually mounted to the desk. So, you know, it happens. Let's put the last one in here. What are we doing for time? Oh, we're doing good. We should be able to get through these tonight. I'm getting through these a lot quicker than I thought. Oliver Farmer. Hi, one have I seen the Ghostbusters? I have seen Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm with Mrs. World Away, and I think there needed to be more ghosts in it. There wasn't enough ghosts in it. And it did take a bit of time to get started. But Spider-Man, I mean, I love that. I was invested right from the beginning of that. There we go. That one's got in really good as well. I do have one question for all you Marvel fans out there. I don't think it's a spoiler. That theoretically, in Endgame, because, you know, you can't get spoilers for that now. It's like 2 years old, isn't it? Tell me if I'm wrong. That Captain America at the end of Endgame takes the Infinity Stones to the point back where they were taken from. So theoretically, the Infinity Stones are still around. He didn't destroy them. He just put them back from where they came from in time. Am I right in saying that? Because if that's the case, it seems like this new phase of Marvel films, they're trying to get rid of the fact that like Infinity Stones exist. I don't know. Perhaps I'm reading into it too much. I might be wrong, but it just seems to me that there's a stone mentioned in the Spider-Man film that I can't understand why someone wouldn't have it. Put it that way. The problem is when you start making films about time, you do have problems. Ah, look, I've done my first problem. So the reason that I just give it a short tap first is to make sure the pins are in. And here, the pins didn't go in. Now, luckily, should be able to take that off like that. If that pin had gone in, I'm going to have a bad time. Because trying to get these out is a nightmare. Let's try that again. Any Detroit Lions fans out there? What an amazing win for the Detroit Lions against the Cardinals. There you go. That's another one done. My team's not playing till Wednesday. I think COVID called a lot of games off, so they're playing the Seahawks, the Rams, on Wednesday. Wayne, yes, he did, which means Thanos still destroyed them. Ah, right, I get you. So he took them back and then Thanos destroyed. Right, gotcha. Right, okay, that makes sense then. My son said that, but I just couldn't figure it out. You had to put them back if there's a paradox. Yeah, no, that's true. But yeah, I understand now. I got myself all screwed up in the whole paradox thing again, Jimmy. Time travel movies always drive me crazy, I'm telling you. Time travel gives everyone a headache, but he had to put them back to protect the integrity of the timeline. Yep, no, I know that bit. That bit I understand. But then I was wondering what happened to the location after that. Are we to assume that they stayed on the timeline that Thanos destroyed it? That's what I'm getting to. We have the most random chats on this channel, I'll tell you. Oh, bless. At the moment, you know, in these 40 questions in the that I've done so far for the Christmas quiz, there's no Marvel questions. Perhaps I need to have some Marvel questions. That's not working. Let's try that again. I cut out, did I? I haven't lost any frames. Who said that, Simon? I'm still moving. It's all cool. I must look really weird with my glasses on, I tell you. It's the only way I can ensure this is going to stay in. Right, let's try that again. That didn't go very well that time. I'm a bit worried about this one. I can't get this piece to stay in the centre. Nope. Try again. Whoa, that's not good. Stand by. Don't worry, we're safe. We found it. Fell on the floor. Yeah, this bit's a little bit of a struggler. doesn't want to go in there. Why doesn't it want to go in there? Aha, right. It's in there now. Try that again. Notice how I go quiet when I'm trying to concentrate on bits which don't work. I do think we're going to have issues with this one. I'll give it one more try. If it doesn't work, then I will do the old technique. That looks good. Come on. Aha, done it. Wicked. Thought I was going to have a lot more problems with that one. Get this one on, and I'll look at chat again. Let's get in there. Some of these are still quite tight though. I'm guessing when it goes round the actual tracks. Let's make sure that's in. When it goes round the tracks, they need to be, well, let me explain what I mean. Put that down. I'm going to change camera again. When it goes around the tracks, and I don't know, I'm guessing it goes around that way, doesn't it? And these bits are in the inside. You want them to be able to roll around just like that. You see how it's rolling over my fingers? Sometimes they can get a bit jammed though. I'm hoping that's not going to happen. But we'll see. Hopefully. Might do. Put this next one on. Not too bad. We've got through 5 so far. I have to say, I never expected in a million years that we would get so far into this. Normally I have a lot more issues with this. And I'm not using a jig. I have seen some people making jigs for this to make it easier, but I haven't really needed one. Okay, here we go again. My eyesight is terrible. I can't see these little holes. Okay. That's good. They're all round the right way. That's another one done. Right, we've got 3 more boxes to do. I don't think we'll have too many problems doing that. What I might do is show you how we can start linking them to. Baby Bear was named Fredbear. What? I know a lot of people, Alan Ramsey, I've seen a lot of people doing the 7 to 10 of the night ride. I'm gutted. I really am gutted, thinking that I could have been doing that as well. But I mean, they did the same thing to me with Iron Man. And it wouldn't matter what I do, because even if I was to get my own subscription, I'd start from issue 1 again. They just can't. They can't reset the subscriptions to the one you left off at. So by that logic, theoretically, if you were to have a payment holiday, or you go away and, like, I don't know, you want to start from stage 10, I'm guessing you can't do that with Fan Home. I don't know. Oh, come on. There we go. Perfect. It's a pain, but you know what? I'm building so many models at the moment. I don't think it matters that I'm behind. They'll get there in the end. I am worried about the Bismarck, I have to say, because the Bismarcks we got to do the rigging. Now, back in the 80s. 1 second. Back in the 80s, we used to have this bit of art on the wall, which was made out of a wooden board with nails put into it, and then cotton threaded between the nails. I'm going to use that same technique, I think, for doing the rigging. So I've got a board coming, and I've already got tack nails, and I'm going to try and do the rigging so that I can make it tight, and then take the nails out, and the rigging should be complete. I've never had an opportunity to do any rigging on any boat at the moment, so I'm pretty excited to do it. But I don't know how that's going to look on camera, I have to say. So it might be heavily edited again. We'll have to see. I don't know. But all fun. If a girl would send me a Bismarck Super or Miura for free, I wouldn't say no. After you sent me that picture, Berg, this of the Miura, I was like, yeah, it's a Miura. It's a Lamborghini. There's me thinking it was some old Laurel and Hardy car. I was way off. Yeah, I'm not very good at quizzes, I have to say. You really don't want me on your team for a quiz. Oops. Come on, there we go. Perfect. I can't believe how smooth this has gone tonight. Someone's looking down on me tonight, I tell you. Although that's normally the famous last words. Things normally go wrong then. Whoops. Nope. I think that's the one. Nope. Damn it. Ah. Okay. I think I might have hammered this one a little bit too hard. Let's get it out. If I do have big problems with that, then I use this. And get it out. Come on. Problem is, you want to sort of twist it round to get it out, because if I was to pull that straight out, the pin could come out at this end, which if that happens, there is a fix for that as well, because I've done that a few times. Luckily I haven't had to do that, but that does happen sometimes, unfortunately. You hammer it in and you just miss the pin. Let's try that again. Right, I'm just checking. Yep, they're both in that time. Another one done. We're getting there. Hello, Simflord. Hello, Other Craig. He had 7 wives. Who had 7 wives? Certainly not Henry VIII. The 66 Batmobile, that's the one, isn't it? I think that's the next one. I think a lot of people are going to want that one, definitely. Can't wait for that one to come out. You got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and Knight Rider. Wow. David, I really wish they would come to me, but they haven't. And I was ahead of everyone. That's what makes me laugh. I was like 2 stages ahead, but yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. That one's got in perfect. Now, when we put these on the main tracks, it's the same technique. It's not really that different. I think the only difference really is that it can be a little bit harder to control because you've got the weight of the other track on it. I wish that would stop. Let's put that over there for now. Falling off. Wayne is crazy like that. What have I done now? I don't think I could quote Samuel L. Jackson's Logic word for word. I can pretty much give you the whole script to the... Hello, Regulus. You're waving. Who are you waving at? David, no, it's not. It is coming out. I think it's Q3 next year. So I think that makes it... I don't know what their financial accounting period is. It would probably be the autumn or the fall if you're watching in America. But yeah, it's definitely coming out. If you check out Kevin, the Nexus channel, he's got some details on it as well. Kevin's really good for getting information from Eaglemoss. Oh, not again. Oh, God. Look, I'm not concentrating now. But the same thing's just happened. This is when things go wrong. Because I'm not concentrating. I'm sure I'm breaking my duck nose pliers here as well doing this. But there you go. All right, so it's in now. Double check. Yep, all good. Which means we're on to the last one. Airwolf will be brilliant. You can register it for now. Oh, can you, Nigel? I didn't realise that. I'll try and get a link put on social media then, Nigel, for that. Do we know if it's available in all countries? Because normally things like that are licensed. and the license only covers certain countries. Whoops, there we go. That's not having it. Oh, come on. I think we are now. Come on. Nope. I can't think of any reason. Well, I can now. It's always the last ones, isn't it? Get in there. That one's in. Lovely. Come on, I want to know, Nigel, you're building this, aren't you? Do you have this problem? Or is it going as smooth for you as it is for me tonight? Putting these in. At least when I do the video for the Leopard tank, I can say, look, if you want to see how these go in, you can watch the live stream. Yep, we're good. Okay. One more. The track elf. Hey, I wish the elves on the shelves that are going around my house at the night would do this for me. This is akin to the windows on the Enterprise, I'm telling you. You do so many that you're like, oh my god, please just get it done. Get it done. I mean, it's good that they're metal, but they're oh, they are a pain in the neck. You get sick of doing them. Oh, god, that one even didn't stick. Try again. Oil has been my friend on this. If I do have problems with these, normally some oil would solve the problem. But there you go. So that is all of those in. Now, what I'll do is normally you'd pair some of these up with the other ones, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to extend what we've already got here. So pick an end, any end. Make sure these are round the same way as everything else. And it's exactly the same thing. We're just going to put a middle tack through. Make sure we got this round the right way here. Slide it through. And it's just a little bit, whoops, a little bit heavier. That didn't work. Try that again. Just a bit heavier to lift. Take it apart. See what I mean? It's not as easy. Try again. Pin in. Hold it tight. Lift it up. No. Push it through. On its side. No. Oh, now you're seeing where the problems are coming in. Get in there. Aha. Right, hang on. Nope. Oh dear. Oh, I think we might have it now. I heard that familiar click. I have. There we go. And that's how you link them up. Exactly like we just did. Make sure we got the right end on it. Put this on here because again we want to make sure that that flat side, it is a little bit trickier, this one. Can go in those holes. Make sure they're in, which they are, and then just bang that in. And there you go. That's 3 added. And that is how you do the tracks. Going back to the main camera because I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm going to sit here being proud. I thought that was going to go a lot worse than it did. And all we do is piecing those together. Now on this one, I believe it's going to be 57 of these. Sorry, that's 3. We need 57 tracks for each one at the moment. That's how we're going to end this. And then at the end of stage 6, we're just going to have 3 on its own like that. So, but that's pretty much how you do the Leopard tank tracks. PJB75, I think Christian from Grantham said it's 81 on each side. So we are coming to the end of that, which is good. Is that the link, Pete? It's not that you're not allowed. It's because it's YouTube channel just doesn't put links in chat. It's for the Eaglemoss build, isn't it? Eaglemoss Batmobile. I'm just checking Kevin's site because Kevin had that there. 66, wasn't it? Stand by. Stand by. I'm trying to find a link. Let me go and check the Nexus. His video site had something on there. Yep, I've got it here. So this is the advert for the Batmobile. Now this is a YouTube video, so I'm going to put the link in for that. Oops, stand by. Oh god, it's probably making noises now as well. Right, so in chat I can put a link. So that one's for the link to the video advertising it. And then the pre-order site coming, pre-orders available. I can't see a website. It just says coming for pre-orders from May 2022. Pre-orders available from February 2022. But there's no link there that I can see. So I don't know. Perhaps something will come up on in February. But anyway, you've got that video on there, so hopefully that answers that question. I think that's what you were talking about, wasn't it, Pete? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Do Eaglemoss Batmobile build. Hang on. Eaglemoss Batmobile. Is it build? All right, Batmobile build. It's an American site. This one. It's not an English one. I've got it now. There you go. That's the link to the site. A leg and a kidney. Is everyone starting to sell body parts now? Wayne, check email. Oh, thank you, Pete. I'm going to do that now. Stand by. I bet you've just sent me that link, haven't you? You have. Is that the same link that I've put in chat? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, thanks for that, Pete. I appreciate that. Oh, and Kalen, thank you for your channel assets. Excellent. I needed them again. So that's perfect. Thank you for that. I've just received that email as well. You've seen a whole load of Airwolf videos. My all-time favourite TV ever. Did you like Blue Thunder, Richard? See, I was a Blue Thunder fan before I was an Airwolf fan. But a lot of people seem to have built an Airwolf, which is pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, pop culture cars that I'd like to build now, there can't be that many left now, really, can there? You know, I would have a soft spot to build Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. A 1/8 scale. Can you imagine that? I know there's been plenty of models of it out, but a 1/8 scale like we're building there, that could be interesting. Road Cook, yeah, I think it will be because they've actually left the rigging to stage 140. Now, look, I've got a website for you. If you go to standby, again, it's my favourite word, isn't it? Standby. I'm gonna give you a link, okay? Copy link. Now this link here is the German instructions for issue 140 of the Bismarck, and it tells you all about how to do the rigging. And then you'll see what I'm talking about. And now issue 140 is the last stage. So as I said, it was like, here's the last stage. This is everything you need. Please don't ever contact us again because it's going to take you forever. But some people on the Bismarck sites on Facebook, they've done an amazing job on the rigging. You'd love a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Yeah, it'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? All in metal, big with expandable wings. I think that would be something else. So that's one on my to want list. Definitely the James Bond Lotus Esprit. Got to have that with tyres that can revolve round so it turns into the submarine. I'll be all for that. There was a trial for that. It never came to fruition. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Craig Jackson. That's what that meant. Hi, low, everywhere you go. The 18 van. See, that's since I started the channel, Patrick, and asked people what would you like to see. That's always it's always the Airwolf 18 van, Knight Rider, and Ecto was in there. That was when we were building the DeLorean, and obviously some of them have come to fruition. So look, everyone wants the Lotus. A Wally, that could be cool. It had to be big scale. See, I'm all for the whole big scale models. But yeah, no, definitely. The Batwing. Yep, no, definitely. Actually, any of the Tim Burton stuff would be good. The Batmobile. I liked the Batwing because in the Batman score, the Prince score, you had the Batman logo on it. But in the Danny Elfman score, you had the clouds. You know, where the Batwing goes up to the moon and goes down. It was that scene. That was brilliant. Just so you know, if you're in the UK, Danny Elfman, you remember I went to see the Muppets last week? The Muppet Christmas Carol at the Royal Albert Hall? Well, they're doing the Nightmare Before Christmas with the London Symphony Orchestra with Danny Elfman. And he's going to be singing the Jack Skellington parts as well. So if you, that's something else. They're also doing Return of the Jedi in September with the live orchestra. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. That rigging looks intense on the Bismarck. It does. Not so bad as, you know, one of these old ships like the Victory or something like that. But, I mean, even the Orca's got quite a bit of rigging in there. Me and Phil are laughing because some of the rigging doesn't look like it supports anything. It's just there to make it look good. But we'd see. See, a Lancaster bomber would good, but with the scale that we're doing things, Philip, it would have to be ginormous. That's Army Meat Wagon, driven by Corporal Jones. Well, I'm surprised, actually, Samuel, that there's no free-wheel reliant Robin from Only Fools and Horses. David, I'm a bad influence because I watch you. I've ordered the Cobra Fast and Furious. I'm sorry, David. Perhaps that's my next shirt I'll wear. I'll get a Christmas shirt saying I'm sorry. Okay, peeps, look, it's that time of day. We're going to be live streaming again tomorrow. Now, tomorrow we're going to be doing the Bismarck, so hopefully it will go as smooth as tonight. But it is Car Crash Tuesday, and you know, normally the car crash gods are looking down on me to make sure things go wrong. And then on Wednesday, we're probably going to be doing the next 4 stages of the Bismarck I've got up to, so 135 to 138. We'll have to see. I'm going to have a look through and see what's there's to do, because if I have to get the ship down, it can be a little bit hard to film. Other than that, we might work on the engine again and hopefully get it right this time, but we'll see. But anyway, great doing a Monday night stream. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow. See you later.